Hi. Hi. It's been a minute. It's been over a week. Okay. My internet has been absolute garbage. I am so sick of Comcast. Can't stand their ads. What? Hi, how has everyone been? How's their past week been? I hope it's been good. My week was okay, kind of tiring. The internet was being very unreliable, sometimes out completely for days. Or for a day. I don't know if it's ever been completely out for more than 24 hours, but it's definitely been out 24 hours, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not sure if it's been out for more than a day, but it's definitely been out for a day, like a whole day. So that has been fun, but the past couple days have seemed to have been good. So I thought I would risk a stream today. Of course, we are going to be playing more Bowser because we need to get through this game, and I love my big shelled man. He's big and he breathes fire, and he's got a big round tummy, and we're going to go inside it. So I hope you are all ready for that. Let's pause the music. We're about to get into the game. And then let's do this. And then bump, bump. Oh. There we go. And let me get my controller out. Sorry, I'm stretching. There we go. Trying to remember where we left off. I think Bowser just went back to infiltrate inside his castle because Bowser actually has the second start here. So now he is in the basement of his castle, which is now called Fawful Theater, but let me flip it over so he's up top. Let me know if volumes is good. And oh yeah, and we also got a body slam move. So that's what these icons are denoting. We have to go down and oops, find the right way down. Oh, I flipped. There we go. Okay, so I need to get over there. Oh yes, I think I remember. Let me check the map. Okay, so there's like stuff down here. I'm not sure I want to go there just yet. Yes, this looks like it's like the way forward, so I don't want to go here. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back. And let's try this one. I'm gonna go over here. This looks like this might be emergency exit, returns to entrance. Okay. I don't want to lock myself out, and also I don't want to go back. So I will just simply continue forward. Okay, now we do this. And then this. Let's give him the suck. The blitty and your cool pack. I still have to backtrack to the previous areas, but it's not really necessary until I am on course to finishing the blitties, because I only, like, you get some rewards in between, but the biggest reward is when you get all of them, when you get the Bragi special move. So I'm like, it's okay. I'm not pressed to return the blitties until I have all of them. Watch, I'm going to be so good about remember to switch the screen. I promise you. Ow! Okay, this is a Mario thing. Oh, all this over here? Okay. That's when Mario and Luigi get here. So I need to go this way. Oh! He's here! Bowser's here! Finally! Free! Yes! At last! Hello? My model, please? Okay, thank you. Bomb-bombs joined as minions. You can now bomb up bullets in battle. Practice? I'm sure. Let's see the demo. Oh. I'm gonna be bad at this because I have no depth perception. But let's give it a try. Nervous. Maybe I can use... Oh, I can use the tiles on the floor. Oh, I missed that one. Yeah. That one I just ran out of time. I'll get this. There we go. Okay. The concept's pretty straightforward. I'm just bad at depth perception. Woo! 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 Hey, guys! Minions, calm down! Chill! Ah! He's stupid. Heart. Get over here. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Okay. Oh, scary. Well, not really. But I don't want you to sneak up on me. Yeah, I remember this gimmick. Ow. I've played this game before. Snart. I almost fell off. Oh, I jumped way too early. Ow. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. I got it. Get over here. Nice. My timing is impeccable. Why don't you get a fever? Oh, there's another blitty here. So nice. I wasn't even trying to get a blitty. I'll take it though. Ow. Uh-oh. Please, please, let me counter, please. Let me punch this guy. I kind of want him out of the equation. Ow. See, because he keeps doing that. Oh my gosh, am I gonna die? This is stupid dizzy. Okay, no. Okay, we're good. Smile, smiling, smiling. Okay, let's do this. I just won't get hit anymore from now on. I promise. See? Told you. Give me mushroom. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Gold boss. Yay. Can we up your speed? Not really. How about different? This is okay. How about your SP? There we go. Good SP bonus. Heal. And let me heal. Because I have plenty of drumsticks. And never. Let's take that out. Okay. I feel so bad for this guy. He is so sick. Why did Waffle make him fight? Ow. My timing. Good thing he's self-destructing on his own. There we go. Alright, I can equip 2 pieces of equipment now. Let me go do that. Got the cock ring. And boost his defense even more. Or it's SP. I should sell that. Kind of want to switch this for the block band and then give him the safety ring. I'm going for a defensive build because I'm bad at video games. So I need to not die. Oh, I don't jump here, I jump on the next one. I think that line might be an emulator error. I've never seen that before. Let's save. Always save. And then let's shop. Oh, I want to see 50 bits. What is it on? No. What you got? Oh, Muncie 30 bits. These horns, they make me weep with adoration. From this moment on, I will give you the ultra scratch cards when you buy things. It is guaranteed to give you easier hits, we. Okay, thank you. Oh, I still got the best shell. Raises power when you knock out a foe. Restores HP once per turn. Restores SP once per turn. Those are both very good. I kind of want the vampire band. Yeah, I kind of want the vampire band. Yeah, sure. Yay! Nice. Oh, and I can sell those, I know I have some stuff that sells for good. Yeah. This and this. Okay. And now that I got the vampire band, I want to... Well, first let me buy some items, I think. I can afford it. There we go. Yes, please. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Now that I have the vampire band, I want to put the ring back on. Okay. I'm happy with that. Actually, let me save again. Preservation Chamber. Access restricted to members of Baldur's Secret Society. Preservation Treasure. Yeah. The very latest in door security allows entry only when buttons are pushed in a specific order. Before pushing the door button, members will push other buttons a specified number of times. Only Society members will be notified of the correct order and number of button presses. A note to all Society members: if you think you'll forget the code, leave no notes around. But it's a ledge, so Bowser cannot go up there. That is a thing for the Mario Bros. Let's get some EXP. No you don't. Let's punch this guy. Nice. Nice. Ow. My timing. Or rather, I think I punched the first one too late because there's a delay for when you can punch again. So if you punch the first one too late, the next one is going to be a little bit later, and the next one's going to be a little bit later after that. Which means if you're doing it in a row, you have to do the first one at a good time, because if you only just barely make it, then you're not going to be able to make the next ones. Get away. Dang, you have to really wait for him to be very close. There you go. I see. When his fever is running, he drifts a lot further, so that attack is easier to defend against. I understand. Oh, he's just waiting there. Just like, I'll wait for you to get back up. Okay, cool. Give me that. Give me that too. And I will punch you to pieces. With the bomb bombs, you can set them on fire. But I feel bad because they're happy when you release them, but then you can also just elect to blow them up, which will obviously make the fight go a lot faster, but I feel bad. I want Bowser to be a good boss. At least sort of a good monarch, at least a little bit. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's nice. No, I'm good. I just leveled up, so I should be good. The latest Kingdom Fat. It's Seesaw Fit. Bowser Castle debut. Jump as high as you can and slam down on the seesaw. Ride it, and then when the seesaw peaks, jump and slam again. Slam your past regrets. Slam your worst memories. Slam and slam some more. Both stress and unwanted fat will slam away. Word? You promise? Sorry for wanting the goodies. As if that's my fault. You put them there. You put them there for me to get. Hi, Ashley. Ow, 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 ow. Thanks. Thank you. I'm still sad that V-Bridger doesn't make me ragdoll around. I do miss that. As much as I hate getting pelted. Thanks for pinging your Discord server. I'm sorry. I forgot to open up Mix It Up before I went live. I apologize. Let me actually do that manually. Everyone, I forgot to open up Mix It Up. So here is a manual. I think I am live. Smile. You only missed 40 minutes. That's like nothing. No, that's not what I want to do. Why is Luigi like dying? Oh well. I'll deal with that when I get to it. I was unlucky, would have been perfect. I'm sorry. You probably would have gotten first. Ashley ripping me to pieces. Treasure chamber. Not easy to get in there, no. The door's... Oh, damn it. Not easy to get up here, no. The door's locked up tight. Unless you're a genius like me, you'll never figure it out. Wahaha. He's so shitty. I need him carnally. Save. Let's see. Another thing I noticed is that... Okay. My buttons weren't being detected, but now they are. I just had to open up NaruPad. Well, I had it open, but like I guess it hadn't like loaded. Now it is. That I'm pretty sure is plot, so let me go the other way. Even though I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do after. I don't think there's anything for me here. But I feel weird continuing plot without exploring other venues. Oh, you know what? Actually, I probably have to go here because the door is locked. So let me actually go in. Penis? No, I want to bite. Okay. Close, far, close. Close. Far. Close. Far. Close. Far. Yay! Ah, the room where I keep my sweetest stolen treasures. This is one place that stupid Fawful could never break into. We'll see about that one. No, what? How? Who? Why? Your surliness! I found searching guy in Corporal Paraplonk. I'll pair on your plonk. King Bowser, awesome seeing you again, sir. Our sweep of the castle indicates it's intact, sir. Intact? Look at this train track. Whoa. Who put a train track down here? Next up, Bowser's Castle. Dude is just standing on the tracks. Now arriving at the always run down, falling apart, dirty, nasty thanks to Bowser's Castle. Hey, you idiots! Explain all of this now! Yeah, well, bro. As you can see, the secret tunnel project you ordered is finally finished, broski. Yeah, remember, Brotown? You helped us drill this tunnel. Bah, I mean I did, but... I don't remember telling you to build a railway directly into my secret treasure chamber. Bro, the secret tunnel got bought out by the Fawful Foundation. It was a buyout, Brodington. Get me a buyout. Thanks to the sweet cash infusion, we outsourced the whole drilling to some other bros. So now we're elite employees of Lord Fawful's. The salary's great, Brody. Insane benefits. Trust me, this Fossil Express, that Lord Fossil bit is super awesome. Wanna ride Brotron? Although, come to think of it, bro, it's a pretty pricey ticket. Maybe too posh for you. Even if you sold this cruddy old castle, you still can't afford it. I think we should kill them. Treason! King Bowser, sir! You better not make enemies of those guys. Yeah, for real. Besides, didn't you come here looking for a star here? How did you know that? How did you know that? I don't remember you being told that. Oh yeah, the star here. It must be in this room. The star here must be secured in that safe, sir. Safe? Where? That? Oh, all aboard Lord Fossil Express. Bro is gonna get swamped. Now that's gotta hurt. The old lumbar. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure nothing is going to happen and he's not going to get into critical damage. Don't. This dude is strong enough to stop a train. He is so powerful. Anyway, time to go into his rump again. Smile, but I'm going to pee first because I drank a smoothie before we started, and that's a lot of liquid. So even though I went right before the stream started, I still gotta go. Sorry, give me one sec. I'm doing something. I am back. I just need to get my phone out of the way, for starters. Why can't I? There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm good to go into Bowser's Balls. Yes, I will save. Yeah. Bowser's in critical damage, and I gotta go into balls. Yeah. I've been down this rodeo before. Ow, ow, ow. I might die just from being stupid. Smile. I gotta play this more carefully. There we go. His energy sparked. Yeah, I know his energy sparked. Because I'm yanking him off. That's what happens. His energy spiked. Bowser's moving again. Bro, was Bowser a pushover or what? Totally, Lord Fawful's gonna be loving us. I mean, you compare Bowser to the Fawful Express, and it's like, broski, dude is puny. Uh-oh, what in the... Bowser wearing glasses? Oh. Bro, no! Sighs dreamily. Hi. You're like so tall. Oh my god. Twirls hair around fingers. Oh yes. Give me 1 second. I just forget the weird thing I have to do for the rotatey. Let me check something real quick. This one. I think it's this one, but I need to change the capture. Yes. There we go. Danger, bros. What do we do? It's all good, bro. Check it out. Let me move. Like over here, I guess. No matter where I am, my hair is going to be covering a portion of the chat. That is just how it is going to be. Rodingtons, look over there, a rickety bridge. That thing will collapse under this guy's bulk, and it'll fall all the way into the valley. This big dude is going down. Nice, big bro, total genius. Let's cruise straight for the bridge station. If we can pass that station, we win, bro. Kind of far, don't you think? This is the bridge station is 100 kilomoles. He's coming, move! We stopped, everything okay? Worry not, broskies. This guy's punch is no prop. Unless he spits fire, we'll take 0 damage. Thanks for saying that out loud. You're literally screaming it off of the train. Nice, big bro. I can already hear the dude crying. Thanks for that. Now I know how to blow you up. Let's burn you to pieces. Aren't you guys so glad I didn't register the mic to actually work with sound so I don't have to blow into the mic? Because I would do that. I am the kind of person that would do that. Oh, to be stomped by Bowser's big feet. I bet they smell so bad. Let's burn him. Dude is already halfway dead. There we go. Beating up my poor mouse. Better make repairs while he's occupied. Yeah, taking out the running guys actually doesn't matter because he is actually not on fire yet, but he will be shortly. This giant Bowser match is all about the fire flame. Yikes, bro. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's my mouse? There it goes. Nice, nice, nice. Blow this guy up. On fire, so I will simply punch. Finish off with the fire damage? Yes, perfect. Okay. Nice. Let's try to do some big damage. Big damage. Big damage. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So close. I think you're dead. He's dead. Perfect. And that's a thou. AJ. Okay. Let's do this and then go back here. And now we have returned to normal. No, don't get small. You're so sexy. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That's all you got, Train? Bowser wins again. Oh yeah, I have to move over again. So, what was I doing? That's right, the Stark here. Better go check out that safe back at the castle. King of short memory loss. King Bowser, you're okay. Of course. The Stark is in that safe, I'm so sure. Yeah, I remember. I didn't know what the thing was, but it looked pricey, so I stuck it in the safe. Begin safe excursion, sir. I give them a different voice every time, I don't even care. King Bowser, something wrong? Bowser? I forgot it. Sir? The safe combination. I forgot it. What? Yeah, come on, you stupid brain. Stop being stupid and remember the stupid combination. Your forgetfulness. Get a hold of yourself. No use. Can't remember. Hey, Chippy. Come in, Chippy. No need to shout. I can hear you. Forgot the safe combo, huh? Yeah, I did. But you can find it. Look, it's around inside my head. It's in there somewhere. Find it. Your tone. I don't like it. What? That haughty, commanding tone of voice. I don't like it. Is this how memory works? Yeah. Absolutely. There's little guys in your belly and they can go into your brain and recall things for you. The reason why people have issues with their memories because they haven't eaten enough little guys to go into their head to do it for them. Go help yourself. What the? Hey, find it! Find it, please. Find it, pretty please. That's better. Okay, the inside of your head is fragile, so stay totally still. I'll go look. Be right back. Okay, this is it. Nobody can get that Stark here without the safe combination, so we better help Bowser. That's how it's for Bowser's head. Oh, you mean his other head? Because we're kind of already... we're kind of in that zone. So oh you mean this head, the one up top. Oh, okay. We got Abwake. I so want to drill into there. I so want to I want to stick a finger in there. I think I just want to, you know what I mean? Just like a little. I feel like it would just hug around your finger so tightly, but it would be like a good kind of pressure. You know what I mean? Smile. I'm waiting for the ad break to end, by the way. I want to drill into Bowser's brain. Let me drill into his gray matter. Let me give Bowser a lobotomy. Please? Please, I never asked before. I'll be so gentle, I promise. You can trust me with your brain matter. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Look at Bowser's little thinking sprite. I love him. I love when his like little kitty mouth is very like exaggerated, or it's like very notable. He's got a little kitty mouth. Bowser, can we Bowser, can we like hold hands, please? Please, please, can we hold hands? I'm gonna be taller than him, just like the princesses. Well, no, the princesses are shorter. So I guess technically I would probably be like, oh, I would be like, maybe like this. That seems so small because my head is so much smaller in comparison. Maybe like this. Maybe we'd be the same height. Yeah, that's my man. All right, ad break's almost over. Let me be normal. Welcome back from the ad. I waited for you. Yeah, let me save. Oh, I should heal because I know what's about to happen. Have curry. Yum. I love curry. Oh, I should go to the store. I could have done that during the ad break. Oh well. I didn't realize that I didn't have items. Hey, Mr. Mario, nice seeing you. I was pretty freaked at first landing in. Oh, I have not talked to this guy this whole time. I'm sorry, bro. Well, I'll find a way out of here. I'm just sure of it. Speaking of which, I got all these items I gathered for you, so how about you buy a few? I'm like the hero. I think you should give them to me for free, but okay. A ton of syrup bars. Get some alternates. Yes. Of course. Of course, when I spend big money. And let's check and see if there's any new armor. Can Luigi talk to him? He was still up there. Nah. Nah, everything here is worse. That's fine. As long as I got items. That's what I really came here for anyway. And let's save once more now that I have items. And I am a save goblin. I do be saving. Women be saving. Wow, Bowser's memory banks. It's surprisingly neat and tidy. Me when I see my favorite character, just like scanning, scanning. Hi. You like the combination to Bowser's safe, please? Virus alert! Virus alert! Virus alert! Database has been breached by virus of likely malicious origin. Data backup complete. Launch repulsion program. Repel virus. Repel virus. Repel virus. Repel virus. Repel virus. Oh, I just realized something. What if I put foil under here? So he's less in the way. And only just barely covering chat. Let's... Oh, I forgot to heal. I got items, but I didn't heal. Oh, okay. If we die, so be it. I know that the Luigi memory runs, so I'm going to prioritize damaging him while I see her. He also revives the Mario memory. Because the thing is that they have to be taken out soon after each other. Okay. Oh, okay, I wish I was better at jump helmet. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna run. Let's recover our SP. And I do want to switch that to an HP SP. There we go. Excellent, nice. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to use Luigi's turn to change to a mushroom badge. And I'm going to jump you again. Nice. Oh. Oh! My boy. He's dying. Oh, why does Mario have so low HP? I didn't realize that Mario was like not actually that low. He just has really low HP. Well, now he's hurting because I smacked him on the head several times, but before that, he was fine. Or I let him get smacked on the head. Penis. Penis. And, penis. Penis. Okay, excellent, excellent. I'll take it. Let's heal the Mario. And let's hit Luigi while he's still here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Near perfect. Okay, so Luigi's gonna run. Um, yeah, let's jump cannon. We're going for pure offense, baby. I think the bros may possibly be slightly under level. Because Mario should not be losing like a third of his health off of one hit. Like, that's kind of egregious. Yeah, keep Mario the main offense dude, because he got he's the one who got the item that reduces the cost of special attacks. Stupid. That was stupid. I did quite literally jump right into that one. Okay. I feel like we might be killing Mario too fast. I need to wait for Luigi to get back here, because if Mario is dead, the Luigi one will just revive him. So I have to wait for the Luigi one to come back so I can get some more damage on him. Speak of the devil. That's the interesting gimmick of this fight, is that you have to take them out together, or else one will revive the other. See? He healed the Mario. Why did I don't know why I did that. I need to focus on attacking. Kind of sucks because Mario does not have enough SP, but I need to get some hits on Luigi before he runs. See? Now he's gone. Now... Okay. Let's get Mario's SP back up. Since he's the main offense guy, that's actually quite important. Ooh, Luigi's back already. We need to get Luigi out. I think he should be close. There. Okay. And I should hopefully be able to take out Mario in a turn or two. Ow. Okay. I don't remember if Mario can revive Luigi. I know Luigi can revive Mario, which is why it's important to take Luigi out. There we go. Big levels. We need to get y'all stash up because I need to get some freaking discounts. Come on. A 2? I need your stash up because I need to start getting some discount from the store. Doctor is already at level 3 and you guys are still at level 1. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Aren't you embarrassed by your lackluster mustache maintenance? Affirmative, correct. I manage the memory of banks in the facility. I have failed to repel you from this area. But that is no problem. I have switched to a temporary observation protocol instead. Affirmative, correct. Why did you take that shape? Affirmative, correct. I have taken on the form likely to aid communication with you. It's based on the host's most carefully preserved memory. Yeah, so we really need to know the combination of Bowser's safe. Affirmative. The safe? Affirmative, correct. The safe combination. Danger avoidance protocols have unilateral failure. Affirmative, correct. Failure? What's that mean? Are you saying that the combination isn't here? Negative, incorrect. The combination is here. Oh, steak. Oh, women. You just like me for real. Meat. Woman. Affirmative, correct. This is the combination. Yes. Could this possibly be the shattered memory of the safe combination? Affirmative, correct. There was large failed trauma. The memory was broken. Affirmative, correct. Must have been when the Falco Express rammed him. No wonder he can't remember the combination. So how do we get it back? Stylus, affirmative, correct. Touch pieces with the stylus. While touching the pieces, move them over to the panel. The pieces stick and do not move. You located the correct place. Easy mode. I know this is a baby game, but that's easy mode digital puzzle. The button at the bottom of the panel is rotator. Rotate a piece when touched. I love puzzle. I love that this game forces you to do puzzle. I love you puzzle, jigsaw puzzle minigame. Puzzles must face the proper direction. Affirmative, correct. This method will allow for memory reorganization. You understand? Yes. Mario, Luigi. Fix that broken memory as fast as you can. Okay. We are going to take a dinner break here, and we will come back to riveting puzzle content. Genuinely, I'm not even like I hope you guys know that I'm not being like sarcastic. I love jigsaw puzzle. I love funny little baby jigsaw puzzle mini game. And so we will be doing that when we return. But I'm going to eat dinner because I'm hungry and dinner's ready. So let's find a funny little video for my constituents. Excuse me. Let's see here. Ooh. Okay, I got one. Let's see here. Okay, I got a video for you guys all lined up and ready. And I will be back in about 20 minutes, half an hour, eat my foodsies, come back, and we will continue with funny puzzle. Alrighty, be back in a bit.
The sinking of the ocean liner RMS Lusitania by a German U-boat during World War I was an event that shocked the world. And today we are going to look at the events around the sinking, as well as take a look at what it was like to actually ride on the great ship, as I make this Victoria pudding featured on one of the ship's second-class menus. So thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video as we dine on the Lusitania, this time on Tasting History. So most people know the Lusitania for being the target of a German torpedo on May 7, 1915. And in school, we were taught that it was one of the leading causes that brought America into World War I, though the fact that we didn't get into the war for 2 more years turns out, yeah, it was there, but it's not really one of the leading causes. There was a lot more. It's very, very complicated, and that's not what this episode is about. But regardless, before she became famous for sinking, the Lusitania was renowned for her luxury and her speed, 2 of the most important things that you want in an ocean liner, especially at the start of the 20th century. Now, unfortunately, I was unable to actually find a menu from the last meal on the Lusitania, which would have been lunch on May 7, 1915, just a couple hours before she sank. But because the ship, which launched in 1907, was in operation for the better part of 8 years, there are numerous menus that exist from those years, mostly from the first and second class. So when choosing a dish to make, I had so many options, but eventually decided on Victoria pudding, which was served to the second class on Thursday, October 9th, 1913. What's interesting is that this same exact dish was served to the first-class passengers aboard the RMS Titanic on April 11th, 1912. The thing is, throughout history, there are several dishes that go by the name Victoria pudding, and they're all quite different, so I'm not entirely sure which one this was, but since it was meant to be a dish to impress, I am going to guess that it's the recipe that can be found in the 1894 cookbook Fancy Ices by Mrs. Agnes B. Marshall. Now the recipe is quite long, so I'm not going to read the entire thing right now, but I will put the full thing up on tastinghistory.com, my website. But for now, here are just some highlights. Take 1 pint of vanilla custard. Add to it the puree of 6 large or 8 small raw ripe bananas that have been pounded with 1 ounce of castor sugar, the pulp of 2 oranges and 1 lemon, and a 1/4 pound of raw ripe or cooked pineapple. Mix these together and color with a little of Marshall's apricot yellow and rub through a fine hair sieve. Flavor with a wineglassful of orange flower water, a teaspoonful of vanilla essence, and a wineglassful of brandy. This is then made into an ice cream that's kind of mixed with some whipped cream, and then it's put into a mold and frozen into a pretty shape, and then you make banana compote and put that all around it. The thing is, to start the recipe, you need that vanilla custard, and she does not give you a recipe for vanilla custard in this book. She says that you have to go to her previous book to find that recipe. So you essentially have to buy 2 cookbooks to do this recipe. And some might say that that's a scam, and others might say it's just a shrewd business practice. I would say that's a scam, and I promise in my next cookbook you will not have to buy the first cookbook to make any of the recipes. They will be standalone. Luckily for me, I do have Agnes Marshall's first cookbook, so this is what you need to make her vanilla custard. 2 cups or 475 milliliters of heavy cream, a heaping 1/2 cup or 110 grams of sugar, 7 medium or 6 large egg yolks, a pinch of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So first, sprinkle the salt over the egg yolks and then add the sugar and whisk until they are a nice pale yellow. Then add in the vanilla and whisk that in, and then heat the cream until just simmering, take it off the heat, and then we're going to add it to the eggs. But you can't just pour the whole thing into the eggs or you'll have scrambled eggs, so we need to temper them by taking 1 ladle at a time of the hot cream and adding it to the egg yolks, whisking it in, and only then adding another ladle. After 3 or 4 ladles worth, you can then add the rest of the cream and whisk until smooth. Then you can either set this in the fridge, or even faster, you would take the bowl and put it into another bowl that has an ice bath in it, and it should cool down the whole custard in about 10 minutes. And during that time, you can gather the rest of your ingredients, which are 6 bananas, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 small oranges, 1 small lemon, 3 round slices or 110 grams of pineapple, 2 teaspoons of orange flower water, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons of brandy. You'll also need some yellow food coloring. And Agnes Marshall specifically says you should use Marshall's Apricot Yellow, and were this 120 years ago, you could just flip to the back of the cookbook where you could order it along with any number of other dyes, ice cream makers, and the many molds that she sold. As I said, she was a very shrewd businesswoman. Like a third of the cookbook is just advertisements. Unfortunately, the business is no longer around, so just use regular food coloring. So mash the bananas as smooth as possible, then mix it with the sugar, then blend the peeled lemon and orange along with the pineapple and add the pulp to the bananas. Then mix everything together. And you want to get this as smooth as possible, so if you have an immersion blender, use that. Otherwise, just mash until it's really smooth. By now your custard should also be cool, so you can stir that into the mixed fruit, and this is followed by the yellow food coloring. Now she doesn't say how much exactly to use, but the idea is to mimic the color of the outside of a banana, so you want to add a fair amount of the food coloring in, especially because once we add the whipped cream, it will lighten it up a little bit. I think it took me about 4 or 5 drops. Then pass this mixture through a sieve. This is why you want it nice and smooth, because if you don't get it smooth, then a lot of the pulp will end up staying in the sieve, which some of it will, but the more you can kind of press through, the better. Then to that you can add the orange flower water, the vanilla, and the brandy, and stir those in, and then it is time to freeze. And unfortunately, she doesn't say how long to freeze it, but it kind of doesn't matter because her ice cream maker would have been different than a modern ice cream maker, though they actually work on pretty much the same exact idea. Today, it's going to take about 15 to 20 minutes. You want to get something about as thick as soft serve. So add the mixture to the ice cream maker, and while it's freezing, take a half cup or 120 milliliters of heavy cream and 1 tablespoon of sugar and whisk it into a stiff whipped cream. Then about 10 minutes into the freezing, add the whipped cream to the partially frozen ice cream and continue to freeze until it's done. Once it's nice and thick, then you can pour the ice cream into a mold, and you want some fancy mold because that's kind of the whole point of the dessert, and it does help if you put a little bit of water in the mold, rinse it, and then throw it out right before you add the ice cream. It makes it easier to get out later on. Then take the mold, put it into the freezer, and let it freeze until it is as frozen as you can get. Really, it should be like a day. Now, just because I know that change is hard, it's going to be hard on me, it's going to be hard on you, I wanted to give you a heads up that while this is not the last video that you'll see of me in this kitchen, it is close to the last because we are going to be doing some remodeling, light changes, mainly just kind of different cabinet color and everything. So while that's happening, I'm going to be filming in a totally different location, and I don't know where that is yet. Maybe I'll go to my parents', maybe I'll just be working in a half-empty kitchen with a hot plate. Not sure, but just giving you a heads up. Now, while our Victoria pudding freezes, let us take a look at what it was like to eat and sail on the Lusitania. So what was it like to dine aboard the RMS Lusitania? Well, it's really going to depend on what class you're in. If you are in third class, then you would eat in the third class dining saloon on D deck, near the bow of the ship, a spot where you would feel the most movement of the ship. The room featured long tables with polished pine-paneled walls and wooden swivel chairs bolted to the deck. And because Lusitania was known for her luxury, even the third-class passengers ate better than second-class passengers on much smaller ships. And so they would have things like roast mutton and blue marrow-fat peas and lots of different fruit, rarely fresh fruit. It was mostly canned fruit like pineapple and peaches, but overall, they ate pretty well. And if while you were dining you wanted some entertainment, they provided a piano in the dining saloon, though they didn't provide a player, so you had to hope that somebody in your class was proficient at piano. Now, the third-class dining saloon was not actually large enough to accommodate all of the third-class passengers at one time. It was by far the largest class on the ship, and so they would break up each meal into 2 seatings, which is actually standard on many cruise ships today, and that was the same thing that they had to do in the second-class dining saloon. This saloon had a similar setup of long tables with fixed swivel chairs, though these chairs seemed to be far better padded, and it was decorated with white paneled walls and white pillars, and while the main saloon was on D deck, there was seating in the balcony 1 deck up, which was used only when the ship was booked to capacity, which was the case on Lusitania's final voyage, because there were 40 additional passengers that at the last minute were put onto Lusitania along with 5 additional crew members because another ship, the Cameronia, had just been requisitioned by the British Admiralty. Though many of these passengers were probably glad to be transported to Lusitania because she had a reputation for luxury and for speed, keeping her safe from U-boats. This is what we call foreshadowing. Anyway, the menus of the second class on Lusitania are really quite impressive. For instance, luncheon on the 1st of May 1915, only a week before she sank, included everything from pottage Albion, which is a giblet soup, to fricassee of calves' feet, roast beef, brown potatoes, carrots Vichy. There were cold meats like ox tongue and galantine of veal, an aspic-covered forcemeat that has lost popularity but was all the rage in 1915. Dessert included plum tarts, pastry, rice pudding, and ice cream, followed by cheese, fruit, nuts, and tea and coffee. And that was just lunch. Once you got to dinner, at least in 1913, you were going to get 11 courses, starting off with radishes, then a vegetable soup called potage Georgette, boiled salmon, chicken or lamb, roast beef with Yorkshire pudding, an assortment of vegetables, roast duckling with applesauce, then desserts including the Victoria pudding that we're making today, then ice cream, cheese, tea, and coffee. Now, should you be fortunate enough to find yourself dining in first class, which was rather expensive, well then you would be dining in one of the grandest dining saloons afloat. Like the others, it was on D-deck, but it was at the center of the ship where the motion of the ship was felt the least. And with 470 seats, it typically fit all of the first-class passengers who wished to dine. The tables were split on 2 levels under a great dome decorated with frescoes of cherubs. The room was decorated with white plaster, mahogany panels, and gold leaf, and was dotted with Corinthian columns with gilded capitals. But the room was not without its faults. There were often complaints that the food would arrive cold because of the distance that the servers had to travel from the kitchen to the dining room. I guess they fixed that at some point, but at least at first, food would often be cold. Another issue was that if you were sitting in that balcony, then instead of having portholes that looked out to the ocean, you looked out upon a promenade of third-class passengers who were known to gawk at the finer first-class passengers dining in the saloon. But I assure you, the ogles of the riffraff would soon be forgotten once the food comes. For breakfast, you could have basically anything you wanted, from fruit, porridge, grape nuts, smoked salmon, a half-dozen type of eggs and omelets, vegetable stew, Wiltshire bacon, fried bananas and potatoes, and then cold meats, every bread and pancake you could possibly imagine, and then tea, coffee, or cocoa. Now this was typically served around 8 or 8:30 a.m., and just a few hours later, at 12:30, you would have lunch, which has so many different dishes, I can't possibly even name like half of them, but it's insane. There were multiple hors d'oeuvres, 3 different soups, egg dishes, fish dishes, savory pies, and meats like roast beef and boiled calf's head. Then any number of other meats ordered straight from the grill like mutton chops or filet mignon. There were cold seafood dishes like lobster mayonnaise, and then cold quail, capon, and boar's head. Numerous vegetable dishes, and then desserts of Nesselrode pudding, which is a dessert of sweet chestnuts, and Macédoine of fruits, which is fruit suspended in the fanciest of gelatin molds. Then you would finish with strawberry and peach ice cream, different cheeses, fruits, nuts, and coffee. I guess they didn't have cocoa at lunch, it was just a breakfast thing, which kind of sucks. Anyway, that's lunch. Then you would have an afternoon tea, smaller, but still an afternoon tea, and then around 8 or 8:30, you would have dinner. And this would be just like lunch, but even grander, even more dishes, fancier dishes. I can't believe how much these people ate. Now, of course, they weren't eating every dish. You would just eat little pieces here and there, and it was just usually a bite or 2 of everything. But still, it was a lot of food, and it took a lot of time to do this. And I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I couldn't really sit through an hours-long dinner. I know kids in the early 20th century are probably super well-behaved, but they didn't sit through these hour-long dinners either, because should you bring children aboard with you, they didn't come to the meals. They were sat with a stewardess who would feed and entertain them and keep them away from the adults. And these stewardesses had a lot on their plate, so to speak, because during that last voyage, a single stewardess was saddled with 22 children at one point. Now, after your childless dinner, it was time to smoke and drink, something that you would have done before the meal and between most meals, and probably several times a day, especially the smoking. They smoked a lot. I can just imagine that everything on that ship and kind of in the world just reeked of smoke. But luckily, the ship was prepared for this. On that last voyage, they had 30,000 Three Castles cigarettes, 10,000 Manila cigars, and 760 pounds of different pipe tobacco, And this was, of course, in addition to all of the tobacco products that the passengers themselves brought on. For drinking, the ship stocked 150 cases of black and white whiskey, 50 cases of Canadian Club whiskey, 50 cases of Plymouth gin, 30 cases of wine, 12 barrels of stout, and 10 of ale. Now, if you were in first class, you would enjoy music while you dined, provided by the string quintet aboard. And should you be very fortunate, you might be invited to actually sit at the captain's table. Now, on most Cunard ships of the day, the captain was not only responsible for keeping the ship going and getting to where it needed to go on time, but also for entertaining some of the passengers. See, in the days before cruise directors, it was up to the captain to kind of walk around the ship and schmooze with some of the more elite passengers. He would also be in charge of giving the Sunday service, the church service. And he would have a captain's table where he was expected to sit and dine with the most important passengers on the boat. Now, this was something William Turner, who was captain of the Lusitania on her final voyage, was not a fan of, nor was he very good at it. In fact, his housekeeper, who then turned into his life partner, once said that Captain Turner described the passengers as a load of bloody monkeys who are constantly chattering. So he actually preferred to eat in his cabin and just kind of skip the whole captain's table routine, though sometimes he couldn't. When he was working on other Cunard ships, and he was captain of many of their ships, including the Carpathia, which was under a different captain, the ship that rescued the Titanic survivors, and I'm going to do a video on that experience. But when he took over Lusitania, he didn't have to do any of this stuff because the ship was large enough that the line was like, it requires your full and utmost attention, so we're going to provide you with a staff captain who is more affable and will relieve you of your social responsibilities. And this was a good thing because in 1915, the captain of the Lusitania had a lot more to worry about than entertaining some fancy folks. He had to worry about German U-boats. The submarines of the German Navy had become a plague on the shipping lanes, especially around Ireland and Britain. And in the days before Lusitania left New York for Liverpool, numerous warnings that U-boats were willing to strike passenger and merchant ships were making headlines. Now granted, these passenger ships were not just taking passengers over to the UK, but they were also taking supplies, food, even munitions to help them with their war effort. So some people say, well, they're fair game. Even then, people were like, you know, you're taking your chances. Even just a few days before Lusitania left New York, Washington, D.C. got a message from Germany saying, we are going to fire upon any ship that is flying a British flag, especially the Lusitania. And they printed this in the newspapers saying travelers sailing in the war zone on ships of Great Britain or her allies do so at their own risk. Now personally, I would have probably canceled, but people then seemed to be undeterred. First of all, many people thought that Germany was bluffing, that they wouldn't actually attack a passenger ship. Second of all, Lusitania was very, very fast, and German U-boats are not very fast, especially when they're underwater. So there was no problem with Lusitania just outrunning a U-boat, provided they knew it was there. And while it's always hard to know exactly where a submarine is, there were warnings. Because just the day before she sank, around dinner time on May 6th, a warning came through to the wireless operators aboard Lusitania, saying submarines active off south coast of Ireland. Now the next day, on May 6th, only 16 hours away from their destination of Liverpool, lunch was served aboard Lusitania. And while nobody seems to have thought anything super out of the ordinary about the meal, some people did write about some things that in hindsight are rather important. At luncheon, the portholes in the dining saloon on Deck D were open, and so I doubt not that all the others on the deck were open. Here, let me state that I consider it most extraordinary that the portholes on the lower decks should not have been closed and sealed as we steamed through the war zone. And Charles Laureate was absolutely right, because should the worst happen and should the ship begin to sink, having all those portholes open would just hasten its demise by letting in more and more water. Another first-class passenger, Theodate Pope, who was dining with her friend, conveniently named Edwin Friend, recalled a young Englishman at our table had been served with his ice cream and was waiting for the steward to bring him a spoon to eat it with. He looked ruefully at it and said he would hate to have a torpedo get him before he ate it. We all laughed and then commented on how slowly we were running. We thought the engines had stopped. It had not stopped, but it kind of felt that way because, one, it was a very calm sea and so there was less movement of the ship, but two, they had slowed down. See, the original order was to head straight for Liverpool, full steam ahead, but they had kind of mistimed it. And should they keep going at full speed, they would reach Liverpool too early and have to sit outside of the bay where they were just a sitting duck for a U-boat. So they slowed down to 18 knots. Now by 2:10 p.m., most of the first-class passengers had finished their meal, and the second seating of the second and third-class passengers was about halfway done, so they were all still eating. A lot of people had come up onto the decks. It was a lovely day, the sea was nice and calm, and that is when one of the crewmen, Leslie Morton, recalled. At 10 minutes past 2, I looked at my watch, and putting it into my pocket, I glanced round the starboard side, and as roughly as I could judge, I saw a big burst of foam about 500 yards away, 4 points on the starboard bow. That burst of foam was air leaving the torpedo tube of German U-boat U-20 as it fired a torpedo straight at Lusitania. And the sea was so calm that numerous passengers say that they were able to look into the water and see the torpedo coming at them. And it looked like chalk being drawn across the top of the sea straight toward the ship. One survivor, Oliver Bernard, told newspapers, "I was leaning against one of the windows of the Palm Lounge looking across an uncommonly calm and beautiful sea, brilliant in sunshine, when I saw on our starboard what at first seemed to be the tail of a fish. The next thing I observed was a streak of froth. We had all been thinking, dreaming, eating, sleeping submarine from the hour we left New York. And yet, with the dreaded danger about to descend upon us, I could hardly believe my own eyes. An American lady rushed to where I stood, exclaiming, 'That isn't a torpedo, is it?' I was too spellbound to answer. I felt absolutely sick. Then we were hit. Just below the ship's bridge, 360 pounds of explosives detonated, sending a geyser of water, wood, and steel shooting up into the air. A hole about 40 feet wide and 15 feet tall was ripped open in the side of Lusitania. Now those at the far end of the ship or in the center of the ship, all they felt was a dull thud. But those near the explosion had water and pieces of steel and the remnants of lifeboat number 5, which was blown to smithereens, raining down upon them. But regardless of where you were in the ship, very quickly, everyone felt the list as it started to take on water. Immediately after the explosion, the ship took a sharp list to the starboard and a decided pitch by the head. You could feel the two separate motions very distinctly. It seemed as if she were going down at once, but then she stopped suddenly, as if the sea had met the watertight bulkheads, and she seemed to right herself and even raise her bow a little. This gave me a feeling of security, and I at first thought she would stay afloat. But she would not stay afloat. Now, nobody at the time knew how long it would take, but only 18 minutes after being hit by that torpedo, Lusitania would be on the bottom of the ocean. Now, while he didn't know how long they had left, Captain Turner did act decisively and decided lifeboats is going to be the best bet. But he had to slow down the ship from 18 knots because you can't have lifeboats going down going that fast. So he ordered his men to reverse engines, which would quickly stop the ship, quickly being about 3 minutes, but they didn't respond. So at that point, he decided, okay, we're going to head toward shore. They were only 12 miles off the coast of Ireland. They knew they probably wouldn't make it, but at least he could beach the ship so it wouldn't sink. But unfortunately, because of the list and taking on so much water, she just wouldn't turn. So then he decided we just have to get in the lifeboats and slow down on our own, which can take up to a half an hour. Now inside the ship, first-class passenger Molly Mackworth, who had just finished having lunch with her father, knew something was wrong and so went straight to their rooms to get their life belts. And she went alone, but as she's going down the hall, she runs into a stewardess. And because it's just so English, she says we wasted a minute or so making polite apologies to each other. Now, by the time she actually reached the room, the ship was really starting to list, and she said it was hard to actually even stand, but she got the lifebelts and went up to the boat deck. Just after I reached the deck, a stream of steerage passengers came rushing up from below and fought their way into the boat nearest us, which was being lowered. They were white-faced and terrified. I think they were shrieking. There was no kind of order. The strongest got there first, the weak were pushed aside. They rushed the boat before it was ready for them. As we watched, I turned to an American girl. I always thought a shipwreck was a well-organized affair. So did I, she said, but I've learned a devil of a lot in the last 5 minutes. Only 4 minutes after impact, all of the power on the ship went out. This left a lot of people in elevators stranded, and a lot of people down below decks in pitch black darkness trying to, in vain, very often, find their way up to the boat deck. Now you would think that people would be shrieking in sheer terror, but according to some, it was eerily quiet. A strange silence prevailed, and small, insignificant sounds, such as the whimper of a child, the cry of a seagull, or the bang of a door, assumed alarming proportions. Junior Third Officer Albert Bestick was trying to lower lifeboats, but he quickly realized that this was not an easy task. Because the ship was listing so much, the boats were swinging out away from the ship 5 to 8 feet. So you had to either crawl across deck chairs that they laid on there to get to the boat, or you had to run and leap into the boat. And if you didn't make it, it was a 60-foot fall into the water. Even worse off were the boats on the port side, which instead of swinging out, were coming in back toward the ship, and it made it virtually impossible to lower them at all. Lifeboat 20, which had about 35 people in it when they attempted to lower it, got snagged and pitched forward, dumping everyone out, falling 60 feet into the sea. Because of this, Captain Turner ordered that no more boats be lowered from that side of the ship. But Lifeboat 18 was already pretty much full with 40 women and children, and the sailor in charge was just standing there following orders. And that's when a first-class passenger, Isaac Lehman, said, you have to lower this boat. And again, he said, these are my orders, I can't. So then Lehman takes out a pistol and points it at the young man. Don't you see the boat is sinking? And the first man that disobeys my orders to launch the boat, I shoot to kill. So, being confronted with a guy with a pistol, the sailor swung his axe to release the pin, and of course the boat did not swing out. It swung back in toward the deck and smashed some people up against a wall, killing them instantly, injuring many others, including Lehman, the guy with the pistol. It crushed his leg. Meanwhile, on the starboard side of the ship, Leslie Morton, who was the one who first saw the torpedo, was successfully lowering Lifeboat 11. And it was getting down to the water. The problem was, because they were still going like 4 or 5 knots, the lifeboat is kind of now drifting back beneath the next lifeboat, he says Lifeboat 13, which is being lowered. That boat's ropes were both handled by inexperienced men from one section or another of the catering or stewards department, and instead of being lowered away, the ropes went with a rush, and number 13 lifeboat, full of people, dropped 25 or 30 feet fairly and squarely into number 11 lifeboat, which was also full of people. Now, it was actually probably Lifeboat 9 that went down, but regardless of the number, it doesn't matter. It killed many of the passengers instantly. And later on, Morton recalled that all of this was happening in such a rush that seeing that tragedy happen, it was part of a larger unfolding tragedy, which did not give one time to waste in either horror or sympathy. And I was looking out, having no boat now to attend to see if I could get a glimpse of my brother. The turmoil of passengers and lifebelts, many people losing their hold on the deck and slipping down and over the side, and a gradual crescendo of noise building up as the hundreds and hundreds of people began to realize that not only was she going down very fast, but in all probability too fast for them all to get away, did create a horrible and bizarre orchestra of death in the background. And it was all but too late to get away from the ship, because as she went down, she would suck people and things with her especially when the 4 great funnels started to go down. They were hollow, so as soon as they hit the water, water would pour in, just sucking everyone and everything in down with them. Though there were some passengers like Margaret Dwyer who was sucked down into the funnel, but then a moment later was shot up, covered in soot, as a big air pocket released and brought her up to the surface. One second-class passenger, Grace French, who was without a life belt, recalled being sucked down with the ship. It got blacker and blacker until it became calm and peaceful, and I thought I must be in heaven. The next thing I saw was the water getting lighter and lighter until I popped to the surface. I grabbed hold of a life jacket which had a dead young man in it. We floated together for a while until a big wave washed him away. All of this occurred in only 18 minutes. And of the 22 regular lifeboats on the ship, only 6 were successfully launched. There were some rafts and collapsible boats that people were able to get on when they washed off the ship, so they provided some haven for others. But in all, of the 1,959 passengers aboard Lusitania, 1,199 perished. And while the survivors were there less than 12 miles away from the coast of Ireland, it took 3 hours for anyone to come and get them because there was still a U-boat out there. And so people were afraid to go rescue them. But after 3 hours, the survivors were taken from the water, and one of those survivors was actually the captain. He had gone down with the ship. He was in the bridge when it went under the water, but he was wearing a life vest, and he floated to the top, and he did survive. But one of my favorite rescue stories is actually of a family that was aboard the ship. It was George Hook, who was traveling with Frank and Elsie, his young son and daughter. And as the ship was going down, he decided that they would kind of stay on the ship for as long as they could and kind of hold tight to each other until finally they decided, all right, we're going to jump off. And they jumped off into the water, but still they were together. And then a lifeboat came crashing down upon them. And after that, the son was gone. They couldn't find him anywhere. And they searched and searched, and they couldn't find him anywhere. Now, in the days after the sinking, bodies were washing up on the Irish shore for days. And so George and Elsie would go and look at every single body to see if it was Frank, and none of them were. And then on day 3, somebody told them that there was a young boy in a nearby hospital who had a broken leg or broken hip from a falling lifeboat. So they went to the hospital and they opened the door, and there's young 11-year-old Frank sitting in bed, and his first words were, "Gee, Dad, took you long enough to get here." A little levity, kind of, after a really depressing event. And if you want more of the depressing event, then might I suggest watching videos from the channel Ocean Liner Designs. I'll link to one of my favorites, which is a minute-by-minute simulation of the Lusitania sinking. And you can watch it while you make the banana compote that you're going to serve with your Victoria pudding. Now, Agnes Marshall has a separate recipe in the same cookbook for this banana compote, and I figured it would be really simple. It's a little more complicated than I had expected, but here's how you make it. She says, take 2 mashed bananas and add 2 tablespoons of apricot jam and 2 tablespoons of maraschino syrup. Then add a few drops of red and a few drops of yellow food coloring. Then add in the juice of 1 lemon and the juice of 1 orange. Mix all of this together, and just like we did with the ice cream, pass it through a sieve. Then toss in 3 more bananas, which have been sliced into 1/4 inch thick slices. Coat them and then chill them in the refrigerator until your Victoria pudding is nice and frozen, which mine should be right about now. And here we are, a Victoria pudding as served on RMS Lusitania. So I gotta say, it is a beautiful dish. I'm not exactly sure how it would have been served on the ship, if it would have been one large thing that was brought out to the table or smaller portions. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it as it is. just some of the ice cream first. That's really good. So the first thing you get is the banana, because there's a lot of banana in there. Oh, oh my gosh, there's so many layers. Because then you get like the super creaminess of it, and that's kind of what it coats your tongue. And then it is followed by the those floral flavors of like the orange blossom water and everything, but they're not overpowering at all. Oh, that's really good. All right, I'm gonna try it with some of the banana. I don't think you need to go to the trouble of making the banana compote. I mean, it changes the texture because now you're eating some banana, obviously. And if you want to, it's beautiful, it looks great, that kind of like vibrant red, but it doesn't really add to the flavor because it's a lot of the same flavors that are actually in the ice cream. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's absolutely worth it, I think, if you've got the time. Love it. Love this British dessert almost as much as I love watching British television shows that I can only access with help from today's sponsor,
Thank you, Max, for putting your ad at the end so that I could skip it. Smile. Now, who's ready for a puzzle? I'm so ready. I love puzzle. Do these because they show you where they go in the tutorial. I'm trying to speedrun this. Let's see. Let's start sorting. Got the red. There we go. Red's done. The corner. Let's put the corner in place. Yellow's down here. Yellow's down here. Green is here. Green is down here. This must be blue. Oh, we got an ad. Don't worry. This puzzle's gonna be done by the time you come back from the ad. Because I'm so good at puzzle. Let's see here. There we go. Gotta get the edges first. Rule 1 of any puzzle solving. Get the edges. Get the corners, and then get the edges. Oh, this is yellow going to green, so this goes to the bottom. There we go. Let's see here. Haven't done much in the blue. This orange, so it's gonna be red and yellow. This is blue, so it's gonna go over here. One more edge for, here we are, yellow. There we go. 9. There we go. This is orange, so it goes here. This is blue, a little bit of green on the bottom. So it goes here. Green goes here. Done. Done. Debating whether or not I'll wait for the ad to end. I think I will. Because I know there's about to be a very cute scene, so I want everyone to see it. Okay, we just got a minute left. Let's run some music. We back? Okay, welcome back. I finished the puzzle. Sorry for robbing you all of amazing, extremely exciting puzzle solving content, but I finished it. We did it! Incredible! 989888241983. 983. That's the same combination. How could you? Sorry. So I'm just too good at puzzles. You put a puzzle in front of me, I gotta solve it. Don't worry, Squid. I say knowingly and smilingly. There will be other opportunities for puzzles in this game. Later. Like 5 puzzles in a row puzzle content. Hey, that's my assist number. Affirmative, correct. Memory has been restored, correct. Hey, I found your memory of the combination. Wow, really? Solid work, Chippy. Give me that combo. That's it. Now I remember. 9898 doo-dee-doo. 88241 Bowseroo. 983 woo-dee-woo. I need him. Oh, can you feel that? The second is mine. King Bowser, there's something else inside that safe. What? Where? Oh no, I got stuck in my safe. Oh no! Ow! Hey, minions, what are you doing? Let me out of here! Open this door! Age of Bowser is over! Now it's totally Age of Fawful, definitely. Lord Fawful will reward us with this noble act, Min. Can you say extra rations? Victory! Stupid minions! You idiots fell under Fawful's control at some point, huh? This is mutiny! Oh, poor Bowser. Yeah, I guess. We gotta toss this thing somewhere, right? But where? Where? Ah, there perhaps? Oh, he's so mad. He's so big mad. Hey, you lousy minions, where are you taking me? You traitors, let me out! Ow! Hey! Hey! Someone answer me! Sounds like they tossed the safe somewhere. Hey, Chippy! Make me giant again, then I'll bust out of here. Make me giant so then I'll bust. Unless you're in mortal danger, I can't do it. For now, you just need to sit still and act like an adult. Crud. Anyway, what about the Stark here? Did you get it? Oh, this stupid thing is the reason I'm in this fix. Oh, he smile. Oh, he swallow. Look, I have to swallow something. Hey, look. Isn't that the star cure? The second star cure. It's a little sticky and gross from Bowser eating it. Wash it really well later. Smiling. I feel bad for Bowser, but we should head back outside. We can't do anything in here. One more star cure left. Maybe Dr. Totally knows where the third stage is. Let's get back to Totem. Hi, J-Bar. You have been cured. I think yellow is the one I want. Yeah, Toad Town, just like I thought. I think I'm allowed into... Oh, let me go down here. I think I'm allowed in this biome. J-Bar, how are you? Oh, yes. That's what I was missing. That's why I was getting hit so hard. I needed to upgrade my armor like crazy. Oh my gosh. Huge upgrade. Ooh. That's kind of useful. I'd say good, been flipping back and forth, but good. I'm glad you are doing good, at least for this moment. But I also totally understand where you're coming from. Okay, scratch card. Now I'm broke. $3,000 coins for pants? Are they made out of gold? Bro, mood. Dearest customer, those are made out of the finest materials. There is steel at that price. You are lying. I don't believe you. Alright, where's the clinic? Talk to me, you quack. It's emerging. Will it emerge? Probably. Is this good timing? It is. For you seek wisdom about the 3 stages, and I have it. Ocean, sandy beach, cliff. Is one of the 3 stages in the scenery? Indeed he is. The ocean, Black Beach. Yes, indeed. Near the ocean, but in a very high place. Does the stage dwell on high where the air is in? He does. I'm sure we'll deal with it. Let's get a move on, guys. Was I talking? I was. Now, as a doctor, I can't recommend thin air travel. Oh, yeah, right. You're a doctor. Completely forget that he's a doctor. Now, I can permit thin air travel provided you pass a brief examination. This way. Does this machine measure inhalation and exhalation levels? There could be no doubt that it does. Now then, Mario, step over here. Okay, inhale gently. Are you ready? Okay, exhale. Yes, okay. You have incredible lung control? You certainly do. You should have no trouble staying alert at high altitudes. Now then, Luigi is next. Step over here, please. Okay, inhale gently. Are you ready? Okay, exhale. Not good. One more time. Strong exhale. Doctor, code red. The air vents are going haywire. My breath inspector's exhaust pipe funnels into the ventilation system. This machine's malfunction blew out the whole air grid. Anyway, will Luigi have any high altitude problems? No. If anything, his exhalation power is way too strong. Should you head for the Black Beach? You should. And should I fix this infernal machine? I probably should. Oh, this game is chugging. Okay, it's fine now. It did not like that air blowing sprites. Let me go back. Yeah, it does not like this. It does not like this room. Berkeley, calm down yourself. Come down from there. It's just air. You don't need to go get so worked up about it. Ow. Birdly fed up. Birdly go home. Birdly on strike. Birdly overworked. Word. Exercise your workers' rights, Birdly. Oh, Mario and Luigi, can you catch Birdly? Ow. He locked the exit door and took the key. Now I can't get out to find the repairman. Hehehe. It's time, chat. It's time. Are you ready for Mario inflation? I love this game. Good gracious, you ballooned. He sure did. Fascinating. Perhaps Mr. Luigi, try jumping. Look at that. Vertical leap. 40-foot vertical leap. But how do we reverse the condition? Ah, yes. Pressing A makes Mr. Mario exhale and return to number. What a wonderful find. The condition will help you catch Birdly. Hehehe. Oh, look at him! Look at him! I definitely have some of these sprites in my Fat Mario game. Oh, look at his little hands bounce when you walk. Get over here. Mr. Mario, Mr. Luigi, thank you so much. Your balloon condition is fascinating. No doubt it'll help you reach great heights. If you find any air vents in your travels, I recommend using them to balloon up. I'm saying this literally every day. I believe your next destination is Black Beach, correct? If that's the case, then go south from Bubble Lake. Good luck gathering those dark cubes, you two. Beep beep! Birdly, you little scamp, what now? Come here, you. Overall's warm. Birdly comfy. Birdly nesting. Looks like you have a tenant, but it can help. Birdly, you help show Mario the way, okay? Birdly got it. Birdly guides. Sorry, Mr. Mario. Take care of our Birdly, okay? Word. This pipe leads up to the Totem Caves. Okay. Hello there, Mario. Headed for the castle? If you are, just head straight north. No, I will not be doing that because I know that the castle is blocked off. What's up, Mario? You seen that raft to the east of here? Part of that squid fit fad. You're buff, you don't need it. Ooh, but I do need these. Now I can get beans now. Let's see here. Yeah, I know I can't go on those. That's a Bowser thing. That's a Bowser thing. Nobody leaves town because some big monsters are around. Those weird sentry blockades also creep everyone out. This is the Toad Town Gate. Just beyond here is Bubble Lake. Big boat out there, strange tower too. Well, let's go. Will you quickly find the start gear? You must. Black Beach is south. I can't just run those guys over because I'm not big anymore. Let's check the map. Okay. There's potential stuff for me to explore both directions. This way is, I'm pretty sure, the way I'm like supposed to go. So maybe I will go this way first. Because that seems like the way I'm not supposed to go. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's fine.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
Ow. Let's kill this guy. Oops, not smile. Oh! I understand now. I'm not gonna get hit again, so I won't bother healing Mario. Because I'll never get hit again. Oh, sorry. Oh, right, now that they're outside, I have to remember to switch them too. Because then they're in the overworld. Okay, I'll be so good and remember. Me when I motherfucking remember. Oh, Luigi actually has more EXP than Mario right now. Interesting. Oh, come on. Usually those sounds and graphics you when you hit them are when Mario's picture plus 2 redeemed. Yeah. This is a good game. Game has good graphic design. And the Ari is based. Alright, that's a Bowser thing.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
Let's heal. Alright, I've learned. I will simply never get hit by any of these enemies ever again. Mario, get your fucking stash up. It's pathetic. It's embarrassing, actually. That's what I'm talking about. Your stash game is absolutely abysmal. And the hoes are screaming and crying and throwing up and running away from you. Oh, cool, what's over here, but yes, puzzle time. Big fruit. Happy Pride Month, by the way. Ronnie wear like the paper towels? Oof. No, I will not be wearing that because I am a coward and a wimp, and I prioritize high defense over anything. Did I just say that I was never going to get hit by an enemy ever again? Yes. Does that change the fact that I am a wimp and a coward? No.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
Can we bust this guy's teeth in, like with our hammer? Nope. Ow! Oh, he's... Guys hit hard. I think I might be underleveled as Mario and Luigi. Because this game is pretty well balanced that, like, when you go to an area that Bowser has been before, the Bowser enemies should be like they should be like a good level of difficulty for Mario and Luigi to fight when they get to that area. So I should not be struggling with the Bowser monsters unless I'm underleveled. Come on. The one where that guy's kind of hit you is kind of pointless. Because you can simply just hold both. Dimblewood, Black Beach. Oh, I don't need to go to Dimblewood yet. Kind of scaring me. Oh! I was too busy switching the screen. I love this song so much. Poop. Are you at the beach yet? Remember, the third stage is atop a cliff. Cliff is to north. Let's save. We're very close to one of my favorite parts of the game. We are very close to one of my favorite parts of the game. Can I tornado from here? Yes, I can. And then here. And then dig here. Tornado here. Jump. 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 Oh, this is just back. So what was the point? No point? No purpose?
Let's go! Okie dokie.
Here's our badge real quick. Oh, I should have gotten new badges while I was in town. Barely any XP. Yeah, because those guys are weak, because those are some of Bowser's first fights. There is something here that is making this game struggle. I'm hearing the music is a little slow. Maybe all these rock sprites? I don't know. But I didn't have any issues with this area when I was here with Bowser. hole. There's a hole there, but let me continue exploring. See, there's a beanstalk here. I'm sorry, I have no clue why emulator seems to be struggling with this area. Because I can hear the music is kind of slow. Oh, let me put my controller on. Oh, it's really struggling with this area. Jump up here. I should be able to jump over there. Come on, game. Hopefully it's not like this the whole time in this area. Well, that's kind of useless because I already got everything here, but cool. Now I know you can break those teeth. Damn it.
Okie dokie.
Mario, don't die. You're so sexy and your balls are ginormous. I'm so bad with the hammer, it's embarrassing. Like, ironically, when you play multiples of these games enough, you start kind of becoming a little worse at specific parts. Because, like, for that, the timing is different for each game. So I don't have it built to, like, muscle memory because I've played so many of these games. And I've also played Paper Mario. Which is not the same, but has a similar battle system.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Oh my god, it's another crap treasure, you guys. You know, the actual like popular new game that everyone's playing. You know, I'm here playing Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. But it's okay because I'm sexy. I can do whatever I want. Don't germ me. Oh, ooh, I think it's here. I think it's here. Beep, beep, beep. Cliff is to west. Smiling. Smiling because I know. Smiling because I know everyone's about to hate me. Or love me. I don't know. I don't know how people feel about this. But we'll see. The plot is to the left. We're going to the right. Hi, old man. You what? Oh, me? I'm Cuzzle. Who, me? I just told you. I'm Cuzzle. Did I say that? My ears aren't so good. You can't tell by looking, I bet, but I used to be called a sage. Who's on the puzzle? What? Oh, you came for a puzzle. Boy, am I fond of the puzzles. Smiling so big. Young folk these days, they can't be bothered to use their heads. But when I was a tot, puzzles were the hippest of the hip. You try to solve a puzzle faster than anyone you would. Speaking of trendy tots, young folks today, they can't be bothered to use their heads. But when I was a tot, puzzles were the hippest of the hip. You try to solve a puzzle faster than anyone you would. Speaking of trendy tots, young folks today, they can't be bothered to use their heads. But when I was a tot, puzzles were the hippest of the hip. You try to solve a puzzle faster than anyone you would. Speaking of trendy tots. What? What? What was it? Right, I was talking puzzle. One of you guys can do it. Yeah, see me? I make the puzzles the old-fashioned way. And them trendy attack pieces, I tried puzzling them up, but thing is, if I make me a puzzle, I can never seem to finish it. Wanna give her a try? Yes. Let her rip. I love you, puzzle. It looked like this. Let's get to it. We're about to do a lot of puzzles. I'm just going to let you know this in advance. And because of that, I'm going to put on some other music because they all have the same like relaxing music. So let's put on our music and get to puzzling. So I just muted the game. Oh, this is green to blue, I can see. Let's get the corners out of the way. 24/7 puzzle lockdown. You come to Katja for the riveting puzzle content. No. Like this. There we go. Record speed, bro. Touch these puzzles. There. Into blue there. Not there? Not there. 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 Oh, I'm sitting there. I promised you, Squid. I promised we would get more puzzles. Ooh, you did it. She's done. Oh, the frames. Yep, my puzzles turn real when completed. Ain't that a wonder? I told you I'm a mite shrivelly now, but I once was a sage. Well, I guess you tots need them attack pieces more than me. For me, just seeing there that puzzle done is reward enough. Okay, yeah, we got a new special attack, but there's more puzzles to be done. No, I don't want to watch a demo because I want to do more puzzles. Well, I'm sure you young tots are busy and all, but gosh, any chance you want to hang out with Azoku? Yes. Thing is, I ain't got nothing here but an empty old house. Yep, just a bit ago there was what I call an incident. Since then, I try to keep the place pretty empty, you see. But the urge to splurge is strong in me, tots. Give me a little plush furniture, you know. Problem is, all my furniture turned to puzzle pieces and scattered on the beach. The thing about them is, they're not sealed away exactly, but they are hidden. Yep, all over Plaque Beach, all of the puzzle sacks. Oh, I have to find the puzzles, I forgot. Sad. I want to do more puzzles now. I don't want to find them on the beach. Let me put the sound back on. Since we're not doing puzzles. How about it? Don't sound too difficult now, do it? Got a reward, of course. Sure, I'll forget some of these beans I got here. You know, they're precious. Beans use up HP, SP, and POW. And I'm getting ahead of things. You get them puzzle sacks? Don't you tots worry. I'll wait just as long as I have to. Oh, you want to know where the sacks are? I only know the general areas to tell you the truth. Definitely here. Maybe here. Maybe here. Probably might be over here. You tots go look for him. If you need to hear locations again, just ask. Well, your move, tots. Okay. Let's go get those. Yeah. Plot. I have puzzles to do. I'm not sure if you realize this, but I got puzzles to do. And it's kind of more important than the plot. Just a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Oops. Yeah, that's too high. Hey, I totally made that. What do you mean? There we go. Give it to me. This is so important. This is a matter of life or death. I need the puzzle sacks. Get away from me. I got puzzles to find. Also, you guys are like cheap change anyway, so you won't even give me like good EXP. Genuinely not worth my time. There you are, my beauty. Okay. Get out of here. Oh, bean spot. Jeez, my model has been laggy today. Lisa. I'm assuming it's somewhere up here. Yep, there it is. There we go. Excuse me? Asleep? What if I try to do this? Please? Yeah, it's on V-Bridger's end. Send face detection log. Settings. Sorry, give me 1 sec. I don't know if there's any settings I can do to get this to run better. Okay, I'm not sure there's much that I can do. Yeah, because it's definitely V-Bridger and not V2 Studio, because V-Bridger itself is lagging. Like, my model is lagging, but that's because V-Bridger is sending, like, lagged input. Why is Mario always dying? Hey, excuse me? Oh, it's because I was set up in an attack. Okay, there we go. There. Nice. Ow. I don't know why I said ow. There we go. And good EXP. I do believe I'm a little behind. Let's try this again. Oh, the frames. Do I just have too much stuff open? Well, VTube Studio, or not VTube Studio, V-Bridger struggles even when I don't have anything open. So I don't think that's the issue with V-Bridger, but that might be the issue with My emulator. Oh, for...
Okie dokie.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh, awesome. One sec. Okay. There we go. I think that's it. I think I got all the puzzles. Let me check. Widmitter cuddles or cuzzles. Hello? I am here to solve a puzzle. I just realized something. The thing you tots have. Either I'm foggy, yeah, that is a Stark here. Got a long story about it. Let's do it. Well, I'm a bit older and more scribbly now, but I used to be a sage, and a popular one too. Tots today, they just care about their looks, but not old Cuzzle. I didn't give a toot about him. Me, I took pride in using the old bean to solve me a quiz or a humdinger of a puzzle. Wow, excellent job, Cuzzle. Absolutely brilliant, Cuzzle. You're really hip, Cuzzle. Yep, I was hip, alright. I can still picture myself as I was then. Hip. Really hip. This house was a party pad back then. Luxurious decor, catering, bands, the works. But that were a while ago. Anyway, just the other day, I was enjoying me a fine puzzle, and as my custom, when I had a doozy of a pickle. I was about to put in the final piece, and at that moment, yep, at that exact moment, he arrived. Oh, you tots know the fellow. That big old galoot Bowser, my husband, my boyfriend, came in a pure angry. Tried to have him do a puzzle, but within 30 seconds, he got way too peeved. He said, I don't get it. And so he started raising a ruckus and messed up all the furniture in the room. On top of that, the galoot ran off with the Stark here, which is the stage's charge. Oh, it's a tough old tale, yet that big galoot was acting like a big old baby. Ever since then, well, ain't nothing much here has gone on around here. I mean, if he stormed in here again, there ain't exactly anything for him to steal. And that's the tale, tots. Now this old coot would love and enjoy a peaceful puzzle. Anytime you're looking to do the same, come by and visit old Cuzzle. Let's do a puzzle. Okay, yes, we got all of them. I will now turn the music on. I'm gonna turn the music off, or I'm going to turn the sound in the game off and turn some music on. Because it's puzzle time, baby. We're gonna sit down and do some motherfucking puzzles. You could look like this. I always start with the corners. The corners are always the same. Is this up here? Oh, it is up here. Okay. This looks like the corner of the pillow. Oh, really? Does it fit there? It looks perfect there. But I will continue placing pieces. This is the engaging content that you come to my streams for. I'm such an engaging streamer at the best of times. Corner here, some coral here. And once again, interrupting the puzzle solving content. Because this is so engaging and you can't miss a single second of it. This. I am on some level trying to solve this as fast as possible to test my abilities. I hope everyone knows that whenever I say the phrase to test my abilities, I'm directly quoting the Timmy Pickles Sharingan comic. Oh, stupid. There we go. Done. Ooh. You guys did it. She's done. Oh, yawning. The yawner. Can't wait to have a knee and nap on that. That's some puzzling skill. Here, beans up, HP, SP, and POW. Fill up the decor in my place and I'll get you taught some more. Let's keep going. More puzzles. I'm even putting myself to sleep with the puzzles. But I don't care because I love puzzle content. Who knows? I might just have a shorter stream. I might. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after I finish these puzzles. I need to learn to give myself permission to have shorter streams. So I feel like if I had shorter streams, I would feel up to streaming more often. So it's like I won't stream because I'm like, oh, I can't commit to like 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours of like talking energy. I'm like, maybe I don't have to talk for 3 hours. I can only do it for like 2. I tend to go pretty quiet a couple of hours into the stream anyway, so short streams would probably work better for me. There we go. There we go. Big purple goes here. Maybe up here? Yep, there you go. And you go over here. Okay, last piece of coral. No, wait. Yeah, no, that's correct. Last piece of coral here. Go here. Rotate, bitch. Done. Oh, stretching. Yep, now that's what I call hit design. Two more. Keep the puzzles coming, Grandpa. Okay, let's go. Record time. Just the corner. There you go. Over here. There we go. You go here. It's blue, so you go over here. No. Oh, top. Boy, you go top. There you go. There we go. Da, da, da. Down here? Yep. You go up here, I'm assuming? Yep. Okay, and you don't here. And you here somewhere? And you here. Okay. You here. You here. Here. Here? Yep. And then here. And done. Yep, hit. One more. Last one. Alright, let's do it. Oh, the yawner. Jeez. I got myself caught in the yawn loop. Where's the corner? There you are. Edges? Oh, these are a little tricky. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry if I'm making anyone yawn. Yeah, no. No. Here? No? No, it's like a tissue. Oh, there it goes. There. And I think you're like this. Yep. You go up here. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Almost done with the border. Oh, wait. Over here. Yeah, there we go. Now you should be at the bottom. And you here. And one more edge piece. There we go. There. 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 Just a couple of hard pieces left. Well, hard. Finger quotes. Done. Whew. Okie dokie. Let's put the sound back on. Gazing out, this reminds me of the first lady of my life. Mysterious and strange, just like memory itself, young tots. Excuse me. Yep, that's pleasant. Awful pleasant, tots. All them old memories come flooding back. You two are good folk for indulging the request of this old coot. You deserve a fine reward. Yep, I'm talking beans. By now you know beans up your HP, SP, and whatnot. Hey! Anytime you feel like puzzling, you tots just come on over. Challenge yourself to some time puzzles runs, you know? Chase down my perfect 100 point score. Maybe later. I think I will go up until the next save spot. There we go.
Okie dokie.
Oh. I remember now. Bingo's kind of beating my ass. Don't worry, I'll learn remember rather, because I played this game like 80 times before. I will remember its attack. There we go. Okay, let's jump this guy hopefully to death. That should give me counter damage, I will argue. Hitting that big one on the head should give me counter damage. I don't know. Mario, your stash is still abysmal, and we need to get it up. Look at your brother's stash in comparison. You're positively pathetic, I'm sorry.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
Nice. Okay. It's smart. Why should I use my badge? No! Okay, I definitely should use my badge now. Fortunately, the badge does not get rid of trip. I think I might get rid of poison, Or that might only be higher level badges. Like if I get the excellent badge, then it might cure poison. But it doesn't get rid of trip. Oh wait, I could just do this like a coward. Oh wait, I could do this like a coward. There we go. Do some inflation jumping. Okay, that was the start candy. That was worth it.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
Oops. Oopsie. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Where am I? Okay, there we go. No. Back there. More guys. I mean, it's good EXP, but also, what am I supposed to do about that? You know that I can't land on you. Because you got the freaking spike on your head. Oh. The only time I think I should change the badge to SP, perhaps. Lost my train of thought, sorry. Okay, and oops, way too early. Oh. I can't stop hitting the freaking bombs. Something about it in my head just makes me think like, oh, that's the one that you want to hit. Yeah, let's change the badge. Badge. Oh wait. I can go down there? Yes, I want to go in here. Because there's coins here. Now I'm just go back up here to get this flower glove. Where's this firefly? Blech, whatever. Useless. I basically never use a fire flower. The second I get special attacks that are more effective, I basically never use the green shell and the fire flower. So that's useless for me. One, they're not strong, and two, I don't particularly enjoy using them. They're just not that fun. So, literally no incentive. Definitely not as fun as Snack Basket. My favorite. Y'all are gonna be hooting and hollering the second we get Snack Basket. It's the best bros move in the game. Wait, there we go. No, I can't make it. Okay, then I'll just go over here. Wait, no. Let me go. Let me go, please. Please. There we go. Coins, 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 coins. Nice! Dude, I don't think I've ever gotten every single coin. Pretty epic and based of me. Okay. Very close to our ending point for the day. Just do this cutscene and then finish off. The mist of consciousness part, and two figures emerge. Why? Here in this place, Chakron meditates on the nature of all. It is Chakron's special place. And outsiders who disturb the mental peace are not welcome. We didn't mean to disturb you. We heard you have a star cure, and we really need it. You are a very strange being, popping out of nowhere. Odd. If we don't get all 3 star cures, the kingdom is doomed. There's just one left. We need to find it at any cost. The universe frowns upon such begging. It scoffs at your wish. Besides, allow me to enlighten you on something. I am busy. I'm afraid you must go. Rude? Bitch? What am I busy with? Can you not tell? Truly? Look up. That's the sky, bro. You look at the sky in this pose and still do not know? You are unenlightened. That is why you are in a cosmic pickle. This pose absorbs wave from the deep parts of outer space. The waves crash upon my mind shore. I am a mental beach. With the power of outer space upon me, I can do anything. Of late, large waves have rolled in, and wisdom surfs upon them. My brain hangs 10. And how long have I served? 1,000 years. 1,000. 1,000 years? Why don't you take a break already? Everyone needs a break. In truth, I would enjoy that. Meditation does grow weary, tiresome. But breaking out of my state of perfect balance will be hard. 1,000-year balance, my body rhythm is like a stone. Someone found a way to break such an impenetrable rhythm. The star clear is yours. No, do not be childish. Tickling and prodding don't do nothing. The balance can only be upset by some sort of pow, some sort of drastic event. Nothing. I feel nothing. You are truly unenlightened to believe in such antics. Wow, he's a rock. Mario, Luigi. He wants a pow. Do your best attack to take him down. I know this is useless, so that's why I'm not actually gonna like try anything. At least I'm building up Rose meter, or the badges. Nothing. I feel nothing. Not even close. Not a wiggle. Not a single astral shimmy. Unless you have an attack that shakes the ground, give it up. A ground-shaking attack. Where would we find such an attack like that, I wonder? Well, then here I shall remain, immobile. If your minds open up to the ground-shaking attack? No, I don't have it. The wood. Oh, I said that out loud, did I? I suppose that is okay. The attack is in the wood. How do you know? There's nothing that outer space knows not. You hear a lot if you listen for 1,000 years. Time for you to perambulate the wood. Yes, the wood. And that is... Oh, let me unlock this shortcut. Because this will be useful when I come back here. After getting that attack. The best attack in the game, by the way, actually. I'm so excited. Next stream is going to be awesome. We're going to get Snack Basket, the best bros attack in the game. Oh, wait. I always forget to select save and quit. But yeah, that is where we are going to end today.
Nintendo.
Oh, stretching. Oh. Okay. Maybe. Let me try to think. Maybe 2-3 more streams, hopefully. If I'm trying to remember all that happens in this game. Definitely not next stream. I know that for sure. Probably 3. Probably 3 at least. Depending on how much bonus content I want to go to. Yeah, no, the final dungeon is pretty long and I haven't even gotten to that yet. I'd say 3, maybe 4 streams. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming. Keeping me company as I get through the best game in the world. We are going to find someone to raid. I'm pretty sure I already know who I'm going to raid. but we are going to yes, we're going to read Jelly because Jelly took a week-long hiatus and I want to welcome them back. Thank you, Ashley. So we're gonna read Jelly. We'll see for streams this week. We'll see if my internet behaves and how my energy levels are doing. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for the thanks. I really appreciate that. That is one thing that does actually mean a lot to me. Like when I in stream and people say, "Oh, thank you for the stream," where it's like, "Oh, people are actually like here." It makes me really happy. So, my schedule is still very up in the air due to my energy being kind of out of whack and my internet being inconsistent. But I'll try to see if I can squeeze one more stream in. It'll probably be an art stream. I don't know what I'll be drawing because it depends on what I'm working on at the time. But other than that, I will see you all some other time. Go hang out with Jelly. Go be super cool and chill. I hope they don't scream your ears off after being in my super chill quiet stream. But I hope you all guys have fun and I will see you all next time. Alrighty.